Hey guys, it's Realistic here, and I'm Ray. So here's my friend, Tangy Growth, going over his deck.
You don't know what the fuck it is?
I forgot what it was called.
It's Fire Fist.
What is it? Fire Fist, yeah. I was like, I blanked out.
Alright, well this is 4-axis. A lot of people say 3-axis is the best. I disagree. It's not terrible. 3-axis is pretty good. There's consistency in it that just keeps pumping out monsters, but I prefer 4-axis because the monsters you pump out are better. So standard, triple bear, that hasn't changed ever. You still need it for the removal. It's a great card. Right now I'm running 2 Gorilla just because I like the removal. This is actually pre-Jotl, so once JLTL comes I'm going to take one of these out for a Wolf Perk. So you get the Spell Trap removal with Gorilla. I run 2 Dragon. Now, contrary to popular belief, Dragon is actually a really good card. It lets you build a lot of advantage. Every turn is a +1 if you keep pumping out cards. And its secondary effect is overlooked by a lot of people, so you can actually make a lot of plays happen by sending 2 fire formations to the grave and reviving a monster, like a bear, and popping one of his monsters. It's a really useful card. Some people seem to underrate it. Again, when JLTL comes out, I'm going to take out one of these for a Wolf Perk. Alright, then I run 1 Buffalo. Now, a lot of people ask me why Buffalo. Personally, Buffalo is like my personal tech choice when it comes to the deck. There's actually a lot of options you can do with Buffalo. It's kind of like Dragon, where you send 2 fire formations from the field. You can basically make Xseed plays where your opponents don't see coming. And I've actually won a few games off of just summoning Buffalo from the grave and attacking for game. So it's actually pretty useful. I run Lava Golem at 1. That's just to fuck with E-Dragons, because if they first turn Draco Sack me and then they drop a lad, I just laugh and I drop Lava Golem. When I go to tournaments, I usually run 2 of these. I'll take out some other cards for it. It's pretty good though. Also, Lava Golem plus Compulse is the best combo ever. I run 2 Veiler. You have to have them. Veilers are just too useful. You negate all the effects. Basically shit on everything. Now, I run 2 Beast King Barbaros, and a lot of people are really curious as to why I run Beast King Barbaros, but they don't realize that Tenken with Beast King Barbaros is actually a really broken combo, and I'll explain that later. Alright, so moving on to spells. So we have triple Tenki, standard. It's your searcher, you need it. Triple Tensu. When JLTL comes out, I'm going to take out one of these for Yoko, which is the discard to destroy card. It's really good. This is Gyoko. Now this is also a really underrated card, just like Dragon. Gyoko is really annoying to play against. You play this shit, guy has a set Torrential, you can go off from there because he can't respond with it. It's pretty useful, it's really annoying to play against. I've won games with it. Won more games than I've actually realized, because I asked him, oh, what was your set card? It's like, oh, Torrential, oh, Solemn Warning. I'm like, okay, well, you know, it really does help out. It's a free, costless card, also gives a little buff. I can use it as tribute fodder for any of my Fire Fist monsters. It's pretty good. Run 2 Pot of Duality, pretty standard, you gotta have them. This deck really lacks search power because it's 4-axis and not 3-axis. 3-axis you can get away with not running these because it'll be pumping out monsters every turn and gaining cards to your hand. So instead you run Pot of Duality. It gives you a choice to dig through your deck to see what you need. Pretty good card. Staples, gotta have them. And then 1 MST. And the reason I run 1 MST is because I have Gorilla at 2, so that takes care of all my needs. When I'm switching in different cards, I'm probably going to take out a Gorilla and put in an MST, or I'm going to rearrange the deck a little bit to make it a little bit more, make a little more sense. But right now, 1 MST is all I need. I have another inside. Now I run Traps. I run double Tenken. This is a really underrated card. A lot of times it catches people by surprise. Its effect is it's a little bit weak in the fact that you can only activate it during main phase 1, but I've actually chained this in response to Big Eye, I've chained this in response to Dracossack, and then when you combine this with Beast King Barbaros, the fact that Tenken negates its effect allows Beast King Barbaros to go back to 3000 and stay at 3000. So you basically flip Tenken on Beast King Barbaros and it becomes a 3300 beater. So I've won a lot of duels by just first turning Beast King Barbaros.
Oh my fucking god.
They try to Dark Hole, I flip a Tenken, and then Beast King's all of a sudden at 3300 and I just keep smacking
you.
you.
Just like shit over me, he's like Torrential, like...
It's a really powerful card. People don't seem to realize how useful this card is. It's searchable with all your fire formation. Like, Dragon can search it, your boss monsters can search it. It's a good card. Okay, put Beast King Barbaros away. Then you run double Tensen. The attack boost is nice. It's just a nice little card to get over some threats. It's really just fodder for Dragon to search out, for your bear to pop, and I mean, it's an overall kind of useful card. Double Torrential. This is the best way to deal with threats is to not let them even hit the board. So you run double Torrential to take care of that. Pretty useful card. No real explanation needed. Double Compulse. I love Compulse. Gets over everything. Returning to hand is really annoying. You can't dress your shit when I return it to your hand. One Mirror Force, just because in case they try to OTK, you flip it, save the game, whatever.
Win.
Yep.
In the game.
Breakthrough Skill.
Oh god.
Really good card, especially in today's meta because it gives you 2 negations. So if you're playing against Mermills, you flip to negate, say, I don't know, Megalo's effect to search something. It's great. And then again, you can activate it during your turn to stop Abyss Gaios. It's really useful when you need to go off and make plays. Solemn Duo, gotta have them. They're just too good. And then my tech card, Magic Cylinder, to fuck with people. So I actually just put this in because I'm fucking with people. When JLTL hits, I'm probably gonna take these out for what's coming out, Yaksha and like some of the other stuff I'm putting in there.
Oh my god.
Like the Boar and Caribou. Those cards are probably gonna go in. I'm gonna take out Magic Cylinder. But right now, Magic Cylinder is just like a placeholder. It fucks with people, and like when you flip Cylinder for game, people just get really mad. So it's really fun to mess with them, because if you win with this in game 1,
Yeah.
you side it out, and then generally people are a little on tilt and they play a little less cautiously. They play a little more aggressively because they're kind of angry at you. Overall, I just like the card because it's kind of dumb and really silly to play against. And when I show you I have Cylinder, it's just like you get scared to attack. But it's just a really dumb card.
It's pretty good with Lava Golem.
Yeah, Lava Golem Cylinder is just a standard combo.
4,000 damage in one
So
turn.
my extra deck isn't actually done because I put this deck together really recently, but I'm just gonna explain what I have anyways. So 2 Tiger King. This is your boss monster at rank 4. Lets you search any fire formation. Its secondary, I mean, its other effects are pretty good too. Like you can negate other monster effects. So say if your opponent has a T-King and then you just summon this card. If he doesn't negate it, you just negate his T-King to search. Although you should negate this. I don't know why you wouldn't
I
T-King.
don't see.
So Tiger King's really good. His third effect is kind of okay. I've actually pulled it off to win games occasionally, but it's not as good. But you gotta have 2. Some people run 3. I like 2 better. 1 Cowboy, staple. It's too good. You win games with him. Because the deck's not done yet, I run Utopia and C39. Shit's funny. I've actually won a game in a tournament off of C39. So I don't know what happened, but I was at like 600 life points. I dropped C39 and then won the game, and the guy was really mad. So I wouldn't recommend running these. When JLTL comes out, Diamond Dire and Cardinal Commander are going in instead for these guys because they're better. 1 Maestro. He's your out to Ophion. He shuts down a lot of things. You don't really have any problems with Ophion, but he shuts it down anyways. Gemini Pearl, Ophion, also a good beater. Marrowgeist, I've said time and time again that Marrowgeist is a good card, and I sincerely mean it. Marrowgeist is really, really hard to play against when they're running stuff like Lind, Abyss Lind, or they have Searchers face down.
Oh,
just play Lind, you send it back to their deck, and then they can't search. So it's pretty good. Shockmaster, it's pretty easy to, with Buffalo and your Dragon, it's pretty easy to make rank 3, rank 4s, so Shockmaster is really useful. Abyss Dweller, pretty standard, use it to negate effects that happen in Grave. Steelstorm Roach, it's there to threaten presence. And then Photon Pappy.
Oh man.
Good to get over like Spirit Reaper and shit like that. It's there just to be there. I mean, there's really a lot. This is a standard rank 4 engine, so you basically have all the rank 4 stuff in here. Now the stuff I'm missing today are stuff like Black Ship of Corn. So you need your Black Ship. You need at least 2 Cardinal Commanders because the amount of rank 4s you're pumping out with Fire Fist monsters is pretty ridiculous. So once you have that like Cardinal Commander, you're really making a lot of plays by bouncing their cards back to the deck and shit like that. Otherwise, there's some freedom of like what you want to put in there. It's pretty free. Some people run 2 Diamond Dire Wolf, which I think is okay because Diamond Dire with Tenkin is broken. The play that goes off is you have Diamond Dire on the field. So say you have a Diamond Dire, and then you have a Tenkin set. So you have your Diamond Dire, you use its effect to target one of your Beast Warriors, and then you Tenkin to protect it from being destroyed. So you destroy their monster at no cost to yourself. So I mean, there's some plays that can be made with that. It's pretty useful. Otherwise, I think it's pretty much it. So just recapping, like, really don't be bad. Use your bears, win. That's it. Use your bear, this shit's broken, play it. Also, the reprint's retarded.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. This is Realisted. I'm out.